Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Esli from Inky and the Brain, and today I have a plan with me here for y'all that's in my rewind planner, my print Pression weeks, which y'all have seen these plan with me's in, and I'm going to be doing a rewind for the week of Monday the 27th through Sunday February 2nd, which was Super Bowl weekend, and I'm using just these 2 pages. This is what I call a basics kit in my shop, so you do have the option to just get just like the full boxes and a little bit of the functional items. I thought this would be a really good size for what I want to use. I can just pull in some extra things, like, you know, there's no date covers in this little bit, but I'm going to pull in some for my collection. So that is what I'm going to be using today, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright y'all, so I put a poll up on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, the link is down below, for which washi I should use with this kit, and most of you kind of just barely. It was 43 to 57. Most of you said the bottom, so this would be the purple color. I like this purple color. Now it's a little bit more bright. You can tell this is a bit more of a muted purple. This definitely has some more like warmth to it, but I think it would just, I mean, I loved both of them. This matches pretty well with like one of the main colors here, but I like this one because I think it would make the kit look a little bit more vibrant, where this would look a bit more muted. And I pulled out like some greens and things that I wanted to use, so I think it would actually look really nice with this one. But I was so torn, I didn't know which one to pick, so I'm glad y'all helped me out. So I'm gonna start with this at the bottom. There's dog hair everywhere, y'all, like always. Tomorrow, I am filming this on, today is February 6th? Yes, because tomorrow's the 7th. Tomorrow is Odin's birthday. Tomorrow, Odin turns 2 years old. I'm so sad about it because he's my baby boy, and he's a boxer. I mean, he's a mix, he's a mutt, but he, most of his traits I feel like are boxery-ish. He looks kind of like a boxer. I mean, you can definitely tell he's, you know, mixed. His mom was a purebred boxer, and we have no idea what the dad is, or was, I guess. But they say, from like what I've read, is that boxers are basically puppies until they reach 2 years old. So once they reach 2, then that's it, like their puppyhood is done. And that just breaks my heart. Because my baby boy's not going to be a puppy anymore. Even though, I mean, technically he's not a puppy. So these are the date covers that I had pulled to kind of use with this. Now, I really like this green in the middle. It's more of a chartreusey, which I feel like kind of goes with the tone, especially of like these little limes or lemons, I guess, in the kit. But there's definitely more of this green, I feel like, in the kit. What do y'all think? I could even do this brighter one, but I think, yeah, that's too bright. I think I'm just gonna go with this one in the middle. My gut says that one. It doesn't like exactly match, but I feel like it goes, you know? Like, it's not matchy-matchy, but it's go-y, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with me either, y'all. But I feel all right today, which is good. We didn't have physical therapy today, which I feel like that's why I feel a little bit like kind of peppier. On days where we've had physical therapy, I just feel like my day is so rushed. So I feel like it's just like a nice little break. Sorry about that. I have no idea what my computer's doing. Do y'all hear that? Hold on. Alright, I don't know what that was all about. My computer's like having its own party, I guess. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel so rushed on days where we have physical therapy, and today just felt nice, and I cooked dinner, and it wasn't like I wasn't feeling like, you know, go, which was, it was just nice. So I'm putting these date dots. These are from Art Box Stickers. I have a whole bunch of these. She had sent me some, like I had purchased some, but then she had also sent me some a while back. This was probably like a year ago, and I really need to either buy more or print some, like find a printable. Let's see, I have a one over here because I feel like I'm struggling. I'm getting to where like I'm having to kind of hop around for numbers. All right, that's a 2. And then for glitter headers, I was gonna pull in this brighter purple just because I feel like it matches. It does not match on camera. It does not match at all on camera, but it does in person, I promise. Actually, like now that I'm looking at it, even though I feel like it does match this, I don't know how well that looks with the kit. Don don don. Alright, I just spent way too long looking for something that I couldn't find. But I'm going to be using this color. I feel like this matches a little better. I was looking for, I know that I have like solid silver glitter headers, and I thought that would look really cool with this since I'm like trying to pull in, you know, a bunch of things, and couldn't find them. Do y'all do that? Like search for, and I know I'm going to find them when I'm cleaning. That's what I was thinking. I was like, because there's like stickers all over. Because my sticker collection explodes every time I am like prepping to film, because I try to pull out as much stuff to be as semi-organized as possible. Never actually works out very well, but does that happen to y'all where you're like searching and searching, and then like as soon as you're done, like, you know, as soon as I like lay these glitter headers out, I'll find them. Oh, that's just how it is. But I guess can't complain about that, because then that just means we have a lot of stickers to rifle through, and that's a good thing. At least I think it is. Alright, so I think I'm also going to put the overlays on this. I've just really been enjoying putting overlays on glitter headers. Just think it makes it like a little bit more special. And I do like these because they're easy. As I struggle. They're easy to like lay down, and you know, you don't have to, I mean, these rolls last forever. I also kind of feel guilty. I don't know if this is just me, but I mean, and I know I'm supporting a small shop, right? Rose Color Days. I think that's, yeah, that's where I got these from. You know, she's a small business. It's not like she's this like huge corporation, but sometimes I feel like guilty because I know these products come, you know, they're like made overseas, and like all these overlays like that. I guess a lot of the bigger small shops use, you know, where they get these things from, I'm not sure if they're coming from China or wherever else, and I know that's like a whole issue. Like some people are like super against that. I'm not necessarily against it in the sense that like I still feel like I'm supporting a small business, but I do feel bad because, you know, it's not the same. Like it's not the same as supporting someone that's there making the product in their own house. So I don't know, if y'all have thoughts on that, let me know what you think. I'm not trying to be like controversial or anything, like definitely not, but you know, if you have thoughts, let me know. All right, so what box do I want to put up in the top corner? I'm kind of leaning towards the lavender, but I really like the candle box. I like this one with the little like sprigs of lavender and these other flowers. That's tough. I think I'm just gonna go with the lavender because it's so pretty. All right, set that there. And let's see. I'm gonna be able to put a box on Monday. I wanna pull in some of the little bottles. Okay, so I'll use this on Monday because I might have to cover some of that up anyway, so I figured that's okay. I'm just gonna have to scatter them because I'm looking at my days and a lot of my days look pretty full. And I'm thinking I could, you know, scatter these anyway. So I want to pull in some with this like green color because I want it to like pull in from the date covers. Maybe I'll put this, no, I'll leave this one down here. Oh, like doesn't want to unstick. Let's see. Well, I'll put this one over here. Are y'all able? Okay. I thought for a second there that I wasn't even in frame. I was like, I'm not even looking at my viewfinder. I get distracted sometimes because I'm like, ooh, pretty sticker. And then I like forget everything that I should be doing. Okay. I really want to, I think I'm going to do this where I'll flip it. And that way I'll still be, even if I cover part of it, I'll still be able to get like some of the flowers in the corner there. That's cute. And maybe, we'll see. I'll leave it like that for now. And then let's just get started with my actual like goings on. So Monday, surprise, surprise, we had physical therapy. So for this week, I'm going to use, oh, actually, let me first put down my little January so that I don't forget. These are from my shop and I've just been putting them at the bottom here just so that I can actually know what month I'm looking at. This one's a little harder to see because it's over foil, but it's okay. I guess I could put them like up at the top, but since I've just been doing it at the bottom, I feel like just for consistency's sake, I'm just gonna leave it down there. I can see it. It's a lot easier to see in person. All right, so for physical therapy this week, I'm gonna be using these little like clip looking things. All right, so we had physical therapy and then here's my little cheat sheet. And then we went to Jason's Deli that day. We actually went to Jason's Deli twice this week. And that is because I love Jason's Deli with like a passion. I always feel like I don't have, you know, like I feel like we don't eat enough, actually, no. I was gonna use that, but it's on top of like the same kind of pattern. I don't think I want to use the orange. It's such a pretty box though. I love how that box turned out. But since I'm not pulling this box, I don't think it'll look right. So I think I'll just do this like greenish one. I'll just cover part of the bottles. And I have, so we went to Jason's Deli twice this week and I pulled out two different things. I pulled out this sandwich and salad lover from Plans with Vanessa. They're just like little salads and these little like soup bowls, which like it looks like a little grilled cheese sandwich, which I love. I think it's so cute. But then these are kind of new and I want to use these, I think. So cute. So I think I'll use this one on this day. Actually, I'm gonna put this one down on this day because we went on Tuesday again, and I'll try to put it like on this side. All right, and then that's it for Monday that I want to mark. I do want to say, because I feel like this looks weird because I never mark that I'm like doing anything productive, I feel like. But all of these days, or at least most of them, I am also working. I just feel like I don't want to necessarily add like super mundane things. Like I want to add things that were kind of more of a highlight to my day, if that makes sense. So I hope y'all know that. Like I'm not, I don't know. I always feel like people are probably like, do you do anything? On Tuesday, the 28th, though, I didn't really do anything because I was super, super anxious. I wasn't feeling well. I'm gonna use this little emoji. It wasn't that I wasn't feeling well, like I wasn't really physically ill per se. I just had really bad anxiety because this day we had our MRI and I was like completely panicked over it, like just a hot wreck, a hot mess wreck over it. Like it was just really, really bad. I had never had an MRI before and I just was like envisioning the worst thing. I'm claustrophobic, so I was just super, super panicked about it. Like I was just not having a good time about it. Sorry, I actually need to move this because I also wanted to mark Target on this day. So I'm gonna put a box down for the MRI, since that was kind of like the biggest thing all day. And I'm going to take this little, I can't say this word right, y'all, stethoscope. I don't know why, like I just can't with that word. Wait, I put it on the wrong side. You know what, it's okay, because then I wanted to put this one on this side because we went to Jason's Deli again that day, and then we actually went to Target afterwards. So like I was saying, I'm claustrophobic. I was just not having a good time. I was really panicked about it. So I let myself basically sleep. I made myself sleep all day because I knew that otherwise I was just gonna be like a total mess the whole day instead of being able to like function. So I had stayed up this whole night just because I was so worried. So then I was able to fall asleep, and even though I kept waking up, like I kept laying down until it was pretty much time for me to get ready because I was just having like a really, really, really hard time with it. But it actually turned out okay because I'm gonna keep marking down stuff while I kind of tell y'all what happened. They didn't ask me like if I was claustrophobic. They didn't ask me if like I had anxiety over it. I'm guessing they could just tell, or maybe like maybe I don't know, like I don't know, maybe it was God just, you know, looking out for me there. But they let me in, you know, to the back, like the place where the MRI was going to take place. And they said like, oh, we actually have this new machine where it's not like closed off. So it was like these two, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like a giant taco. Like it was like these two giant walls basically, and then like they still like laid me down, and I still had to like slide into the machine, but I could see the ceiling, and so that I wasn't actually like closed into that like circle thing. And then they actually put headphones on me, and they were playing this like soft kind of guitar jazz music, so it was like super soothing, and I couldn't hear the machine, which was another thing I was super worried about. I was so scared of like being in a closed tight space and then having like the buzz of the machine like shaking me. I was so scared of that. But it turned out okay, and I was so happy. It was just awesome, y'all. Like I can't even tell y'all. So that was a totally good experience. I actually enjoyed it, basically. I had a good time there. So yeah, nothing really, it ended up all working out. But anyway, Wednesday I'm marking that Luis got out of work early. He had to go back to get his MRI on Wednesday because he wasn't able to do it on Tuesday because Luis has surgery, like he had surgery on his head when he was young, and they were like, do you have any metal in your head or in your body? And he's like, I don't think so. And they're like, wait, what do you mean? And he was like, well, I had like brain surgery when I was little. and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to check you out first. So they actually had to do some x-rays, so we had to go back the next day and he got his MRI done. And then we actually went to have a really nice lunch date on this day. So I'm gonna use this half box to mark that down. Let's see. We did also have physical therapy this day. Maybe I just won't mark the physical therapy just because I feel like it would be too much. I totally covered like the pretty part of this box. I probably should not have done that. Let me move this down so you can at least see some of the... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to slice this because... Oh, you know what? No. I'm not gonna slice this. I have these over here. So I was thinking like I have limited options of boxes and things, which I do since I don't have very much of the kit. And so I was gonna cut that one in half, but I'll just use one of these. All right, and then that was, like I said, we went on kind of a lunch date. We just wanted to take a break from everything basically. And we thought, let's go on like a nice little date. And that's what we did, just to kind of take a breather. I mean, we've been going out, obviously, like we went to Jason's Deli these 2 days, and so we've been going out pretty much all of the times that we have physical therapy or appointments, but I don't know, that one just felt different. Like, I felt like we actually got a chance to, like, enjoy ourselves and talk and things. Let me now move on to Thursday. My best friend came to visit me. Best friend Giovanna. She used to have a shop on Etsy, but she did close it. I keep telling her to reopen it because I miss all her cute things. But she came to visit me and she's so sweet. She brought me a bunch of goodies, like a bunch of little gifts and presents. She bought me some bracelets that she made herself, and we call each other Lover. I've mentioned that a bunch of times. So she made me, I'm not wearing it right now obviously, but she made me a bracelet that says Lover on it. I thought that was so cute. So she came to visit on Thursday. Luis had another doctor appointment. I don't think I'm gonna mark that since it was Luis, it wasn't me, so I mean, all this stuff, like important things, are in my like main planner. So okay, now I'm gonna try that slicing thing. Basically, I'm just gonna stack it on top of itself, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I totally just cut way too deep. No, it's fine. So here, this is what I was trying to do. If I put this here, and then just stack this on top, I make almost like a third size box, so it looks a little wonky on this side. I think that's because I put it crooked though. Yeah, that looks a little better. So I wanted to mark that I made dinner, which I realize is kind of a, I don't know, you know, it's not like it's a special thing to mark, but like I said, we've been going out so much that I just really felt like cooking and just being at home. So I pulled out these are kind of new. They're from Stick With Me shop. I just love this. I really like this one in the corner. Do you see how she's like thumbs up? Like, yeah. I thought that was really cute. So I'm marking that I made dinner that night. And then on Friday, we had physical therapy again. I will mark it on this day since I don't have as much to mark down. I'm gonna put it on. Camera loves to cut me off, y'all. You know it. It's bound to happen. And you know what? I had just looked at the time because it cuts me off at 30 minutes. And I just looked at the time and thought, oh, I'm doing good with time. But nope, apparently not. Alright, so physical therapy, and then we went to dinner this night too. We went out. So I'm going to take this box with the pattern behind it, and grab a little foiled sushi icon. We went to, it was actually like a buffet. I'm gonna put that on the little leaves. That looks cute. A little like layering of that. But I really just wanted sushi. Luis ate a whole bunch of stuff, but I really just wanted sushi. And then went on a Target run this night. So I'm gonna use, because I have like a bigger space down here, I'm gonna use one of these bigger Target bags. These are from the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm really low on these. I really need to get some more. But I just think it's funny because this is a really old sheet. And you see how they're like the little page flags that everyone used to be obsessed with. I don't know if she still has the sheet or if she's like revamped it, but I just think that's so funny. Do y'all remember those awful page flags that like didn't actually stick to anything? I do. They were like the biggest waste of money. Why did any of us love them? So, I don't know. All right, and then on Saturday we actually went house hunting, but I don't think I'm gonna mark that down because I don't think we're moving anymore. So I had to pull this little like sampler from Wild Summer Design because I had a little house here. But yeah, I just don't think we were gonna move. We still maybe sort of might, which is really awful because we've only been in this home for a year. But things kind of changed, so it doesn't seem like we're going to after all. So I'm just gonna not mark it for now. Hopefully we stay because I want to stay in my house. But we did go out to eat pizza this day, and then I have a couple other things written down, but the only thing I really wanted to mark down, and I think I'm gonna cut down this again to make like a smaller box. I'm actually gonna cut it twice so that I can make not like a third box, but more of a like quarter box. I have one here, but since it has the pattern, I don't really want to use that. So I'm going to use this and try to cover like the least amount that I can from this candle, because I really like the candle. I think it's really pretty. Ooh, that worked out really well. That one like matched up perfect. How cute. But I want to put here that we did like a living room camp out, and I have these from Once More With Love, and I like this because it has the yellow and the purple. And I put down in my my Instagram stories, I mentioned that we were camping out in the living room, and I had like several people reach out to me and they're like, why? Like, and I just thought that was kind of funny. Not that I like mind sharing, not at all, but I thought it was like a thing people did sometimes. I don't know. Let me know if y'all do it, because apparently it's like not that common. But we just take like we have an inflatable mattress, and we just take the inflatable mattress and just camp out in our living room. We mostly do that because we don't have a TV in our bedroom. We chose not to put a TV in our bedroom. We already have 3 TVs in this house, and we're only 2 people, so we don't need a 4th TV in our bedroom. So we just chose not to do that. But sometimes, especially like on weekends, you know, we just want to like stay up late, watch a movie or something. So we just take our inflatable mattress and we put it in the living room and we just camp out. Which I guess sounds silly, but it's just what we do. All right, so I want to take this little barbecue. I don't know where this sheet is from because it was a printable and it doesn't have the name on it. But I'll find it and I'll link it down below. And I'm gonna put this here with a little football because this was Super Bowl. And y'all, I could not find a football sticker, and I found this tiny little sampler. This was a really old sampler from Rory's Sweet Addiction, and it just happens to have a little football on it, which I thought was so perfect. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll just put it on this side. So I'll just put barbecue and Super Bowl. Luis barbecued for us. He made just like some fajitas on the grill outside, and I made like pico de gallo. Like, we didn't really do much. Luis is not at all into Super Bowl. Like, he actually thinks it's lame. He's like anti-football. But I wanted to watch it. I thought it was fun. And then I wanted to just mark that we slept in quite a bit this day. We were being really, really lazy, and mostly I just want to use one of these adorable stickers. These are from Artbox Stickers. I've talked about these a bunch of times. But every time, y'all, every time I look at the sticker, I crack up, because just look at her. She's drooling, and that's literally me. I can't. I love the sticker so much. These are hand-drawn by Sammy from Artbox Stickers. It's just the greatest. So I'm going to put that there. And I actually have a Sleep In script sticker also from Artbox Stickers. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that in. There's a dog hair. When is there not a dog hair? Sleep in. All right. And then the last thing would be to put down a box over here. I'm gonna have to cut it down. Let's see if I can. I didn't even measure. Y'all, I just took this X-Acto knife to this thing and didn't even bother to measure the space that I had here. I probably should have done that. Oh, that works. I think I might add like a glitter header or something. Maybe one of those like foil dividers. I have some of those. Let me grab one. Alright, so I'm going to grab one of these little foiled heart dividers and just put that down right here. And I'm going to take a box. I guess I'll just take the patterned one, because I'm going to cover part of this pattern anyway. So that I can put like my word of the week, which is what I've been doing if you've watched my previous plan with me. Alright, y'all, so I filled everything in. I know that the camera cut me off when I was like explaining why I put that box. It overheated, so while it was cooling off, I just went ahead and filled it out. Like I said, I was just been trying to pull a word that just kind of means something or something special for that week. I did have to change out the box because I hated how I wrote it the first time, so I just put this label here, and the word for this week was together, and that's just because the conversation we had on our little lunch date, like, things have been not the greatest lately. They've been like really stressful and just a lot of things going on, but you know, at the end of the day, we're thankful that we're going through it together, Luis and I, my fiance and I. So you know, it just seemed like a good word to put up here. So that is going to be it. Let me give y'all a close-up. I did use a, what is this one called? The Papermate Inkjoy Gel pen. This is in the 0.7. I usually prefer thinner pens, but I wanted something a little bit bolder this week, so I went with that. And that is it for this week, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. I really would appreciate that. It does help the channel grow. Just helps with the YouTube algorithm, so it'll this video can be recommended to more people. So I would really, really appreciate that. Make sure you click that. And if you are new here, make sure to subscribe. And thank you. Thank you all so much for watching, for sticking around to the very end if you did. And I'll catch y'all next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.